So welcome guys. What we have today is CAD Swiss franc. So we want to see where this movement would be going for this week. That is CAD Swiss franc. So now before we get started, if you've not subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button, like and share. So now let's start this analysis from the higher time frame downward to the 4 hour time frame. So from the higher time frame, which would be the monthly time frame, we clearly can see that this is a multiple rejection level here that I have highlighted, which is more visible on the daily time frame though. So we can see that price has been rejecting to this level previously. Once price comes to this level, it will go up, then comes to the same level, it will bounce up, came to the same level, it will actually bounce up, serving as like a pullback. The price has now broken this low and it is now dropping. And one of the reasons why we're having this drop, we all can see that our card PS is actually dropping. When you take a look at CAD-JPY, you see CAD itself is dropping against JPY. Once you take a look at New Zealand CAD, you see that New Zealand dollar is going bullish against CAD. And when you take a look at your CAD PS itself, just go through it, you see that there is a bearish move on CAD, right? So it's not a surprise we are having a bearish move on CAD Swiss franc. Now let's add this moving average, which is 10 period moving average. So we all know the rules of trading this moving average. Once this price is above the moving average, then it is a buy. We have to go long, right? But once this price eventually breaks and it is trading below this moving average, then there's only one movement we all should be watching out for, which is to actually short or sell this. So CAD Swiss franc, we are expecting a bearish move and we should sell right on this our CAD Swiss franc. That is it, right? CAD Swiss franc on the monthly time frame is bearish. So let's see if we can take out this level within 2 weeks. I think from here to this level, we should be able to grab 120 pips, right? I believe we should be able to grab it in possibly in a week, this week, right? Because the pips is not much, 120 pips from this level down to a level of 0.68447. So we will be watching a level of 0.68447, right? We want to see this price come to hit it. That would be 120 plus pips. Now that should take us to the weekly time frame. So we can see on the weekly time frame what is this trend. Clearly can see that this is a drop, bearish move. Secondly, we can see that this price is trading below our 10 period moving average. So since it is still trading 10 period below 10 period moving average, then we are to look to short this. So we would consider this as a drop and we will take this as a correction. Then you can now see this as a drop on CAD Swiss franc. Here comes the correction. We consider this as a lows again that broke this previous lows. And here comes the correction. You can now take this as a lows. Here comes the correction, right? A new lows has been formed. So you can now see that on this weekly time frame, we would expect this price to drop further down to this level we've talked about, which will be giving us at least 120 pips. Then we will be having a pullback on CAD Swiss franc. Notice that a pullback is coming anytime soon on CAD Swiss franc, but let's see it drops further down before we have a pullback. So weekly time frame, we are still to go bearish. We are still to drop on CAD Swiss franc. So let's see that drop or bearish move for this week. So let's see what this daily time frame actually says. So you can now see lower lows and lower highs. Let's start this movement from here for quick analysis. So we would see this as a lows and we will take this as a correction. We would see this as a lows, consider this as a correction, and guess what, we've gotten again a new lows. So possibly for today, let's wait for a green, possibly that will serve as a pullback, which is for the 5th. So once the pullback is over, right, then we're expecting a continuous bearish move on CAD Swiss franc. So CAD Swiss franc, once the pullback is over, right, and you are satisfied, then you can go ahead to sell. And also notice that this movement is also still below this 10 period moving average. So I mean, CAD Swiss franc is still below our 10 period moving average. So confirmation that we are to go ahead to sell this right for the week. And to place this trade, we see what this 4-hour time frame is. So you can start this 4-hour time frame. We would want to short right, we would want to sell. So on the 4-hour time frame, what is it showing us? It is also showing us a sell movement. Assuming we are seeing higher highs and higher lows, we are seeing the price moving up. The best thing we would just do is to stay out of this trade, right? But since we want to short and 4 hour time frame says we are shorting, then it is a good opportunity to actually go ahead to short. So possibly you can wait for this pullback to be over. Once this pullback is over, as you can see here, once this pullback is over, then you can go ahead to sell on your CAD Swiss franc. So Swiss franc, it just depends on when or how you want to place this trade. But once this pullback is over, then we can go ahead to sell on our CAD Swiss franc for the week.